He has not yet come out and said, trade me. That's kind of the line that once you cross that, you can't go back, right? Trade me. So he hasn't gone there yet. Pro Football Focus grades every snap of the season. Every single one for every player. They grade everyone. I rely on them for offensive line discussions because I don't watch guards play. Quarterbacks, receivers, backs. Here are the highest graded quarterbacks in the league. Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Deshaun Watson. So 4 of them are in the conference championships. Deshaun Watson's team went 4-12. Ask yourself this. How bad do you have to be around Deshaun Watson to go 4-12? Consider this. The Bengals had a better record than the Texans using Joe Burrow, Ryan Finley, and Brandon Allen. The Broncos went 5-11, better than Deshaun Watson with Drew Lock, Jeff Driscoll, Brett Rippon, and Kendall Hinton. How poorly is Houston run? Well, at least they've got some good draft picks. No, they don't have a first-round pick or a second-round pick this year. Well, at least, hey, they can go buy some good players. They've got cap space. No, they're $18 million over the cap. Okay. They've got a good coach. No, by the end of the day, they'll be the only NFL team that doesn't have a coach. But they do have a pastor running their football franchise. Folks, it's incredibly difficult to be really talented and have to work with stiffs. That's his life. And you get one shot at this thing. We all get one shot. I'm not into reincarnation. You get one shot. I think he's showing incredible restraint. I'm going to give you a stat, and you're not going to believe it because I didn't when my team gave it to me this morning. Richard Sherman of the Niners was quoted this week saying, if I was him, I'd get out of there as quickly as possible. I'd head to New York. In Houston's losses this year, not their games, in their 12 losses, Deshaun Watson's passer rating was 108.9. That's second in the NFL to Aaron Rodgers. For the people saying, whoa, and I'm not a big fan of guys demanding trades. In Houston, James Harden, I believe, was given really solid support. They tried to make stuff work. James was the issue. With Deshaun Watson, bad O-line, instability, trading away players, DeAndre Hopkins is gone. In his losses, his quarterback rating was second in the NFL to Aaron Rodgers. I think he's showing absolutely incredible restraint. All right, Kyrie Irving comes back tonight. It is a special day in America. Okay, whatever you think politically, just feel like some of the anxiety. How about I say that? That's not a partisan. Just feel like, summarily the country's.
I think that's fair.
It's fair, right? I just feel like that wasn't an earthquake. It was the country exhaling. And it just moved everything just a little bit. So I will say this on the Indianapolis Colts. Generally if you have a coaching opening, you're taking over a bad team. It's very rare when, the Packers have a coaching opening. Matt LaFleur gets it, and he's done very, very well because it was a really good team. The Indianapolis Colts now are looking for a quarterback. Just think about this. Now that Philip Rivers retired. GM, great. Coach, very good. O-line, great. Running back Jonathan Taylor, great. Young receiver Michael Pittman, very good. GM, excellent. Division, winnable. They don't have a quarterback. I mean, if I was Matt Stafford or Carson Wentz or Sam Darnold, I'm not saying you work for free, but if I'm Carson Wentz, I'd be like, okay, let's work on my contract. Let's start this thing over. That quarterback opening for the Colts, that is as good as Green Bay. That's as good as Green Bay's coaching opening a year ago. You get Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams, Aaron Jones, top 5 offensive line. That was an unbelievable coaching opening that Matt LaFleur got. This quarterback opening is the quarterback version of it. My God. Philip Rivers is the most unathletic quarterback in the league. Against the Bills, he had 480 yards. He didn't get touched. He had all day to throw. At one point, I He may have gotten into Bills' territory on every single drive. And he moves about as well as that chair. Coming up next, Kyrie Irving returns. Thoughts on that coming up. Plus, Nick Wright joins me today. He lost the bet, the big payoff. The big payoff coming up. Ever wonder just how far an extra mile really goes? Well, driving a Mercedes-Benz van, find out. They've got a couple of them. Mercedes-Benz Sprinter van, the durable Mercedes-Benz Metris van. All can fit your work or play lifestyle. Fox Sports Radio is having a contest. Fox Sports Radio Ultimate Tailgate Rig Sweepstakes. You could win a Mercedes-Benz Sprinter van, upfitted for you. 6 TVs, one even outside. Big game. You go to a big game. Got a Mercedes-Benz Sprinter van, 6 swivel chairs, 2 grills. You could sit on top. There's an awning, covers a TV, little hot, little wet out. It's a beautiful, beautiful Mercedes-Benz van. Just go to foxsportsradio.com. Check out the contest. Sign up. You have until January 24th. So we've been talking about this now for 3 weeks. You got about a week left. January 24th. Mercedes-Benz vans. Some equipment described is optional. Got to show more patience. And I thought to myself, actually, considering he's like young, I mean, I'm older and lack patience. He's showing incredible restraint, and I'll prove it to you. Because he has not yet come out and said, trade me. That's kind of the line that once you cross that, you can't go back, right? Trade me. So he hasn't gone there yet. Pro Football Focus grades every snap of the season. Every single one for every player. They grade everyone. I rely on them for off